Ask Allah for the things that you cannot live without. I want to be real here for a moment. Ask Allah for money, but you can live without money. Ask Allah for health, but you can live without health. Ask Allah for all of these things of this world, but you can technically exist without those things. You can survive in the ultimate sense without those things. But ask Allah for them. But the Prophet ﷺ is saying, prioritize the things that you could not survive without. And what are the things you absolutely could not survive without? The entire incentive of what exists at the end of this purpose of living. Entrance into paradise and protection from the fire. So go there and start with that. So you ask Allah for Al-Jannah. تَسْأَلُونَ اللَّهَ الْجَنَّةِ. And when you ask Allah for paradise, ask Allah for the highest of paradise. So you just admitted your sins and you should be feeling low. But because of the fact that you're admitting your sins to the Most High, then those lowly sins disappear. Ask Allah for the highest of paradise. Ask Allah for Al-Firdaus Al-A'la. Ask Allah to be the Rafiq of the Prophet ﷺ in Jannah, to be his companion in Jannah. Ask and ask and ask and ask of the highest levels of paradise. And ask Allah to grant other people Jannah that you love as well. Pray that Allah Azza wa Jal enter them into Al-Illiyin as well. Ask Allah that your family be with you. But let that be the North Star that you're constantly asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for now. This is before you get to the rizq, the sustenance. Ask Allah for Jannah. And then ta'udhuna bihi min an-nar. Ask Allah for protection from the fire. I want to share something here that some of the ulama of Tazkiyah mentioned. That one of the best ways to increase your dua when you're asking Allah for Jannah is to ask Allah to grant you the qualities of the people of Jannah. And ask Allah to facilitate for you the deeds of the people of Jannah. That way you will extend. So you're not just asking Allah for Jannah and then the parts of Jannah that you want and the people that you want in Jannah. But you're asking Allah for the qualities and the deeds that get you into Jannah. So, oh Allah, facilitate this for me and open this for me. And you can then build out your list of the dreams and the aspirations you have for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then the same is true with وَتَعُوذُونَ بِهِ مِنَ النَّارِ. And you seek refuge and protection from hellfire. That ask Allah to protect you from hellfire. And ask Allah to protect you from the qualities that lead you to hellfire. Ask Allah to protect you from hypocrisy. Ask Allah to protect you from insincerity. Ask Allah to protect you from the deeds, the lying, the cheating, the weak moments where the shaitan can exploit and you get pulled into committing certain sins. The arrogance and the pride and the desires and the things that lead you astray. Ask Allah to clear those away. Not just protect you from hellfire, but protect you from being with the people of hellfire and like the people of hellfire. And when you see your brothers and sisters suffering, ask Allah Azza wa Jal that they will not suffer again in the hereafter. That what has taken place for them of suffering in this life will not be repeated of suffering in the afterlife, that it is an expiation. Now with all of that being said,